everyone. Welcome to today's webinar on the topic of 2024 Global Mobile App Marketing Data Overview. So I'm Suzy, the business manager at BigSpy. We are also very glad to invite the Senior Development Manager, Nadia, and the Creative Production Director, Ivan, at AdQuantum. Nadia, Ivan, please introduce a little bit about yourself and AdQuantum to our audiences.
Yeah, so thank you so much. Let me start. Hi, everyone. Hope you today we will present some new and insights for you. Suzy, thank you very much for inviting. So I'm Nadia. I work as a senior business developer manager at AdQuantum. And AdQuantum itself is performance marketing agency that helps clients to promote, to grow the apps and different web projects.
Hello, my name is Ivan, but you can call me Vanya. I'm the production director in the AdQuantum. My team makes the 2,000 creatives per month, and I'll speak about some insights about the creative production and a little bit about AI. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Suzy, maybe you wanna continue?
Okay. So thank you for Nadia and Ivan's introduction. And today's webinar will divide into three parts. So in the first part, I will share some overall marketing data of global mobile apps and some case studies about ad creatives by app category. And the second part, Nadia and Ivan will share the key trends and top creative trends in mobile app marketing from AdQuantum set. And the last part goes to, of course, the Q&A session, and we will leave 10 to 15 minutes to answer your questions. So during the webinar, you can also leave your questions on the message board. So let me share my slides and talk about the first part. Okay, so if anyone can see my slides?
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, thank you. So let me start. Okay, so the whole webinar, my part will divide into three parts. Firstly, I will share the overall marketing data of global mobile apps. And then I will share some observations about advertising by app category. And finally, I will share about case studies about ad creatives by app category. Firstly, the overall marketing data of global mobile apps. Okay, so let's have a look at the advertising trends. We have calculated the data of advertisers and their monthly ad creatives from July 2023 to June 2024. And there was a slight decline, about 7.71 year-over-year in the total number of advertisers. October 2023 saw a peak of monthly advertisers for the past year, and monthly creatives per advertiser started to rise in December 2023 and peaked in May 2024. And as for the top regions, Europe reported the highest number of advertisers while Southeast Asia had the lowest. Middle East is the second only to North America in terms of the number of creatives per advertiser. For the new creatives in global mobile apps, percentage of new creatives peaked in Q3 2023. Based on historical data, it's anticipated that the peak percentage of new creatives will be reached in the second half of 2024. Now, let's see the advertising data of mobile apps on iOS and Android. Since H1 2023, ad creatives have increased on iOS, but the number of monthly creatives per advertiser on iOS remains lower on Android. Advertisers on iOS accounted for a higher percentage in 2024 than in the past 2 years. In H1 2024, creatives on iOS accounted for 36.61%, which was higher than the same period last year. Okay, let's dive into the second part, questions about advertising by AdGrid. Compared to the first half year of 2023, we can easily find that the percentage of advertisers about 2 apps is stably increased in 2024, while it declines in shopping apps. Also, when it's turned to the percentage of ad creatives, the fastest growing category is also the 2 apps, with a 6.8 percentage increasement. Among all the categories, only apps about business and office, tools, entertainment, health, and fitness and productivity, whose both advertisers and creatives are increasing. Now let's learn about those popular app categories. Firstly, the short drama apps. From the entertainment app category, advertisers have gradually increased. Monthly advertisers remain stable a little, over 200 in 2024, and short drama apps dominate the market in terms of advertising by surpassing reading apps records. And monthly creatives per advertiser peaked at 4,737. Both the number of advertisers and ad creatives per advertiser has a sharp increasing, which indicates the popularity of short drama apps. And for the regions, there was a surge in global short drama advertisers, during which Southeast Asia recording the highest growth, followed by Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan and South Asia. So when we look into the short drama advertising by system, we can find during July 2023 through June 2024, among all the advertising creatives about short drama apps, 97.2% of them are video ad creatives. And Android takes a bigger discount than iOS ads. And the percentage of short drama app advertisers on Android remained at 57% to 6%. Okay, let's move to the AI apps, which is very popular in recent days. So in AI apps, advertiser had increased slowly. The number remained more than 3,500 in 2024. AI apps generally made less effort in advertising, which only have 222 monthly creatives per advertiser in 2024. As of June 2024, Europe recorded the highest number of AI app creatives and also the highest growth of 2 points. So United States markets was still important to those emerging products. However, Middle East and Africa also reported remarkable growth. And for the advertising via type of creatives and operating system, just like that of the short drama apps, Android ads take a bigger discount, and AI app advertiser on iOS increased gradually to account for over 60% after February 2024. Okay, so for the last category, social apps. Social app is an evergreen category, but its situation is not as well as the short drama apps and AI apps. The advertisers gradually increased in 2024 to remain stable at over 4,900. Well, there were 136 monthly creatives per advertiser in 2024 with a small fluctuation. Social app advertisers experienced a decline globally with the greatest drop of 21% in Oceania. There was slight increase of less than 6% in creatives per advertiser in the United States and the Oceania. Okay, let's move forward to the two apps. The last category we will talk about is the two apps. Two app advertisers report the smallest growth of about 5% to become the most stable among all app categories. But there was a sharp decline in monthly creatives per advertiser, probably because of AI apps. And for its region, two app categories slumped with the greatest drop of about 20% in various regions. And there was a significant decline in creatives per advertiser, with the greatest decline in Japan and South Korea. Okay, after learning about the above data of different app categories, now let's check the case studies together. Firstly, Flex TV, which is specialized in providing short drama and short video services overseas. And it focused on the Southeast Asia market at the early stage, and 60% of its shares were bought by MPU. They have placed 74,000 ad creatives, and they focus on United States and the Europe market. Mr. Williams, Madam is Dying was one of Flex TV's recommended short dramas at the early stage. So we can see that the hero's name, Williams, was one of the frequently used words for advertising. A short drama and its popular hero together helped the app acquire a lot of initial users during the growth period. Here, we pick a very successful ad creatives from Flex TV for you.
10 years ago, Christian adopted his
Let me, okay.
enemy's 10 years ago, Christian adopted his enemy's daughter, Elena.
Because of your father, you'll be the one to atone for his sin.
Christian wants her to pay for her father's crimes with her whole life. 10 years later, Christine fell in love with the grown-up Elena out of hatred.
You're a fully grown woman now.
Has nothing to do with you.
Elena, we haven't spoken in 3 years.
Her lover Lucia is jealous of Elena when Lucia knew that Elena was pregnant. She began to take revenge on Elena, causing Elena to miscarry, and even went to Christian's room.
Okay, so it's a drama ad. So this ad has got a 1.7 million impression in 225 days on Instagram. From the duration and the impression, it's sure very successful ad creatives. And we have also summarized the ad formula for you. The short and drama plot, plus fitting background music, plus good-looking actors. Okay, the second example is Toki AI, which valued over 2.5 billion as MediaMax hit product. Toki AI features in self-developed AI model, which helps it generate higher quality text faster than its competitive apps that use ChatGPT. Instead of relying on limited text or image generation to generate revenue, Talk AI also charges money through Gacha, a way generally applied by ACG and mobile games. United States is their main market. We have also choose one of their typical ad for you.
So I broke up with my boyfriend on Talkie, but that's okay because Talkie is an AI world where you can develop your own AI characters and have whatever kind of relationships and conversations you want. This is my new guy and he kinda has a bad rep. And he likes to call me mortal, but I think it's kind. The conversation seems so realistic. I could talk with him for hours. He is so sweet. Download Talkie and start chatting today.
Okay, so different from other ads, Talk AI run most of their ads on Unity. And according to our BigSpy ad database, this again ad has got 2.8 million impressions in 183 days. So what a good performance. Here's the formula we have concluded for you: role playing plus product introduction plus role showcase. So the third app we pick is Sugo. As one of the social networking giants, Newborn Town especially values emerging markets, including Southeast Asia and the Middle East, where has other well-known apps. It has acquired Blue City to expand its influence on those sexual minorities. And great effort has been made to publicize Sugo as it's one of the company's flagship products. There is also a LED version of the app. Turkey and Saudi Arabia are their main target countries. So just like other social ads, they use a method of role playing to show their products features in the ad. And this ad video has successfully got 2.3 million impressions on Facebook. So we calculate those formula as role playing plus showcase features and plus attractive actors. The last example we'd like to share is voice translator, which dives into a not so popular market. While shopping apps and short video apps stayed firm against the surge in reading apps and short drama apps. A few translation apps also stood out because thanks to the AI boom. Those translation apps occupied a leading position in the market through keywords and ad creatives. Creatives were mainly on iOS system with a peak in early April, and relatively less creatives were released on Android with a surge in late April.
Stand.
Good boy.
And some of their ad creatives is also original. Dog is the main role in the ad, which could better show their features, not only covering the mass different languages, but also some common animals. And the warm atmosphere also makes people to stay on the ad page to improve the performance of the ad. So according to BigSpy, the video ad has got 4.1 million impressions, and in 132 days. So if you also want to check other categories ad creatives, you can use our BigSpy to check it. And I will show you it through a very simple and brief demo. Let me show it to you, the BigSpy. Oh, let me open my Chrome. here. So BigSpy was founded in 2018, and it's an ad intelligence tool where we cover over all those 9 platforms and 71 countries. And we have accumulated over 2 million data. So if you want to check other categories ad creatives, and you want to find which one is the most popular, you can use it as I show it to you. For example, if you want to check social networking app categories in recent 30 days, you can select the time period you want to choose. For example, the 30 days, and choose the social networking. And if you have a specific, the second category you want to share, for example, the social media, you can also click it. For example, I want to check the social networking categories and choose sort by impression. Okay, so for each ad creatives, we will have estimated impression. The higher the impression, it means the most popular of this ad creative is. And if you also want to check if you have a specific competitor, you want to check, you can also type their advertiser name and also their app ID and package name. For example, I want to check Uber ad creatives. You could directly search, and I want to check their ads mainly in United States. You can also click United States as you want. Here, and if you want to check how many ads they have placed in different networks, you can click here, and it will show how many ad creatives they have placed in different networks. For example, they mainly place ads on the Instagram and Facebook, part of on the ad mall. Yeah. So if you guys have any other questions, please leave it on the message board. And that's all. It's my part. And thank you all. And let's introduce, please, Nadia and Evan to share your part. Thank you.
Yeah. Susie, thank you very much. It was really impressive, the presentation, and I personally like the case study about the drama shorts, because these type of apps really growing right now, and even we see it among our clients, it's more and more. Yeah, let me start. I will share my screen. Yeah, it's okay. You see it, right?
Yeah.
Today, I will be speaking about the global trends and some strategies we implement in AdQuantum more from user acquisition perspective. But of course, let me start with introducing myself. Once again, my name is Nadia, and I work as a senior business developer manager at AdQuantum. I'm here about 3 years in this agency, but in general, in digital marketing world, I have been working 5 years already. And I cover in the agency, I cover the clients mostly from health and fitness, educational categories, utilities, and fintech verticals. And in general, my experience working with these apps, I launched about 40, right now it's 55 projects already. And a part of the work, so as I live in Cyprus, I lead the community Women in Tech here. And as we have seen, I adore swimming. Talking about that quantum, let me tell you a little bit more about our agency. So we take care about the performance campaigns, user acquisition campaigns of our clients. We work with many domains, and we launch app and web campaigns for our partners. Our agency have been working on the market already like more than 8 years, and we gain a really huge experience with app, with web products, and we buy traffic from many sources. We have quite big portfolio of it from main social networks like Meta, Google, TikTok, Snapchat, etc., and in-app networks and some DSP platform. Actually, we also have our own creative studio at Quantum Design. So that means that we produce creatives, a part of the user acquisition for our clients. This is like a separate way we can collaborate. And talking about the experience in numbers, so I would say that the biggest category we work with is, of course, the health and fitness, and our monthly spend is 6 million around per month. And then fintech also right now perform very well together with gaming apps and some different products. So let me move to the key trends from mobile world. I would like to present some trends on web to app and web to web type of campaigns, briefly to describe all the trends. Because of this old situation with data regulation, with problems with attribution for iOS users, of course, market find this solution launching the web to app and web to web type of campaigns. And right now we see that it grows a lot for the apps from different domains, like in health and fitness, gaming, dramas, as Susie said, also, and many more. Depending on your app and on your product itself, clients can choose what will be the best for them, whether to launch web to app or web to web. And of course, we see that right now the utilization of AI tools for campaign optimization, for creative production, it's really growing because the market of AI tools also growing, and there are a lot of new projects that appears on the market, and we personally test them a lot and choose the best one for our own use. So, but I think Ivan will cover this more. And of course, the trend of personalization, especially on the scale. This the trend is about to make, for example, if you make the web funnels on scale, it's very good practice to do it more personalized, to make dynamic quiz, to show the questions based on the user's answers. So to make your users feel that something tailored especially for them. Yeah, and let's drive deeper a little bit on web to app campaign. So the main concept of this. So as also MMPs and different tools for attribution, they develop for the products. And right now to launch web to app became easier with one link, smart script. So how it actually works, so the full journey. So user click on the ad, and then there are two ways. User can see the landing page where products make kind of presentation. So our clients sometimes, if for example it is app where users should read the books. You can, as a client, as a product, you can put the chapter of your book or show short drama to warm the user's interest, to raise their interest. And then after this landing page, user click install button and goes to the app store or Google Play to install the app. And the main our target event, which is subscription or trial or direct subscription, happens in the app. The second way is where we skip the landing page. We make like a redirection using the smart script, and users don't see any landing page. It's just a little bit more time to download the app. But while user experience this redirection, all the parameters the MMP system catch, and you can analyze your campaigns. That's why actually this type of campaigns is becoming more and more popular. Talking about the web to web, of course, right now this is something very trendy, I would say, because all marketers trying to tailor their web to web funnel. And this approach applicable for different domains, for health and fitness, for utilities, for different reading books, book summaries, dramas, shorts, even like social apps. The only thing, of course, you should tailor your own way, your own onboarding, tailor the questions you would like to, because usually web to web is about to make some kind of quiz. And so what the difference from the web to app approach, the trial subscription or direct payment happens on the web. So this is like a fully web auction, and everything goes on the web. And after users like click on the ad, complete the quiz, make the registration, all the steps. So you can offer to your users whether download the app or to stay on the web. So that means that you have also the web campaigns. And as we see from like our partners data and from in the market in general, the ad spend for web to web funnels is like has been rising significantly. So this means that really this approach is very trendy. Unfortunately, we are limited of time. I would like to tell you more, but we prepared a very detailed guide how to tailor web to web concept, how to work on it to make it like the best for you, to make it performing for you. We describe every step of the building the web to web together with the questionnaire, with paywalls, especially the paywalls. So you can download it using this QR code, and I guess afterwards we will share the presentation, so you will able to download and read. And of course, like if you have any question regarding any step, you can ping us and jump on a call to discuss. Yeah, let's move to the top growing traffic sources. So as I mentioned that at AdQuantum, we have a lot of traffic sources. However, we see that like this year, some of them like showed better results or grown. Today, like I would like to mention, and I would like to point out that like Google Ads, together with their search campaigns and GDN campaigns, shows very good results for us, because the quality of the traffic, because also that you can customize your audience and to work with your audience using different segmentation and to reach each segment with a tailored ads or like keywords if we talk about the search. Pinterest also, I would say this is like a main source at our agency this year, because the platform itself also developed and the LTV from the campaigns we launched on Pinterest, they are very, very comparable with the LTV from the users in Meta. So that means that maybe the volume of traffic not so huge, but still the campaigns we launched there, especially for health and fitness apps and web, they are really very profitable. So I would say that must testing. Also, this year we would like to talk more and test more like Tabula, because especially like for fintech clients, this platform have like large volume of traffic, especially for tier 1 countries. And we have some successful cases on it to scale the campaigns with a good ROI. But still, I think like this this platform shows that you can scale. So if you're like thinking about your media mix, you can consider this platform for your scaling. Of course, TikTok for some clients it remains like one of the best performing and the main platform. I would say that mostly because of the UGC content, because this content generated by the users, which can help build the trust, because like it's kind of word of mouth. So this is something that usually potential users like to see, like to click on such kind of apps. So if you are capable to do a lot of UGC, TikTok might show like very good results. And I would also point out the Snapchat. The guys also make some updates in regards of the attribution settings. So right now, the traffic you should measure a little bit more detailed and more effective. So in our agency also, this year we're trying to scale the Snapchat. And there are also like some trends in regards of the optimization. So in Meta this year, I would say this is like aggregated event measurement optimization. A lot of clients tested this type of optimization, and it shows like good results. Talking about the TikTok, as they implemented probabilistic attribution, new models, so this kind of optimization and the platform itself become more effective for mobile app campaigns. As I told before, like Snapchat with their new attribution window, like 7.0 plus value optimization. So this setup of the campaigns, like for us, work very well. So I would suggest also to test this if you didn't know about this or you haven't tried. And the final Google with this audience signals. Of course, this is in something in a beta version, but you can contact your account manager in Google and asking to try this. We just look after this type of optimization, and maybe in the future it will show the good results for us. Yeah, do's for getting the most out of your UA efforts. And again, finally, I would like to point out some key takeaways. So if you remember nothing, I would suggest to work on your traffic source to create the effective media mix, especially for your product. Of course, it depends on your product, which platform will work for you the best. I would say the Meta, of course, remains one of the biggest traffic sources, but don't forget about smaller, about in-app network, some new like Pinterest, for example. I think worth testing a lot to find and to create your own media mix. Also try new optimizations, because you never know what can show good results. That's why, like, to know it, you should test it. And together with new types of campaigns, also launch if you still doing only app campaigns. So I think this is the right time to go to web to app or web to web strategies and to open the new audience, open the new possibility of growth. Talking about the web funnels, of course, like it worth trying, of course, because users usually shows better LTV, so it worth testing also because of your unit economy. Use AI, because right now I think there is no business who doesn't work with AI tools, and there are a lot of right now AI tools. And of course, use predictive analytics. It will help you to make more clear data and to optimize your campaigns more effectively. Yeah, thank you so much. That's all from me, from my side. You can also scan the QR code with my contacts and drop me a line to discuss web-to-web funnels, web-to-app funnels. And if you have any question, of course, you can send me them. Yeah, thank you very much. I pass the word to Ivan, to my colleague. Ivan, microphone is
Thank you, Nadia. First of all, I want to excuse about the noises. What can you heard right now? Maybe because in our Armenian office, our neighbors fix their walls. I think so. But I really want to know they not. It's not the problem for me. Excuse me, colleagues. Do you see my slides? Oh, let's start. My name is still Ivan. Nothing changes in the 40 minutes ago. I'm working as a creative production director at AdQuantum, not so long as Nadia, but it's really hard to make our production is the better in every day. So I worked over 12 years in a digital and our team likes 150 people. And what I love more than anything is cats and artificial intelligence. I will speak about the creative trends in mobile apps from the creative making in one of production side. So let's see the creative performance trends, and of course it's the mix of UGC and 2D videos. As my colleagues said before, UGC is the most popular and the hottest type of content right now, and for us, of course, because everybody knows the UGC is like honest review about real people like you and me and anybody, not the top influencers you can see on the Instagram or the TikTok. So the UGC is the best, I think, right now, and we'll see what's in the next year, but I think the tendency will the same. In the second place, it's 3D creatives, mostly for the game and apps vertical. Of course, it's the same as previous years, because for the gamers is important. It's the graphics and the gameplay. It's any type of game from the hyper casual and to the mid-core or multiplayer games. Of course, they want to see the 3D creatives. Solely today creatives for the fintech apps, of course, because the screencasts it's not working better than you can make with the graphics and use some animations. What you need to make the user interface and experience is better. And the static creatives, it's the 5%. I'm sad about that because static creatives, just for me, it's the one of cheapest and fastest type of creatives you can make with your team production. UGC is not that, as my colleagues said before, because anybody see these perfect creatives, but one of the most type creatives I like. In the first picture, it's like the famous type of content on the TikTok with the speaking the random people on the streets, and for top spending creatives in the Bingo Blitz with the Drew Barrymore here in the third picture with the huge production like the short movie and the budget. I think it's like the short movie, or it's we can pretend that these types of creatives soon will be on Cannes festival. because it's very great. It's very nice production. All these creatives I decode in the UA lab. It's the AdQuantum side project with the expertise our creatives and our colleagues. So if you want, you can subscribe in our LinkedIn page and see our creative decodes. Then I create some of these creatives. So you're welcome. Creative production and testing trends. We've seen the 30% decrease in creative variations, but at the same time, there been a significant increase in the number of the new ideas being tested. We'll also doubled our localization, especially in the health and the fitness vertical, and extended the testing period is get more accurate results. For a top format in the mobile game creative testing, it's gameplay AD, of course, as I said before, and the top traffic source for creative testing, it's still Meta, with these pluses and minuses about this platform, but we'll speak about this in the next time or maybe later. Right now, I want to speak about the best practicing for optimization creatives from another platforms like playable ads. It's one of my favorite format because it's really interactive and can show the potential player about a game. And that's not the perfect about that, because you can check your new features. It's like misleading, but in the playables. You can make A/B testing for the mechanics or physics in your game and see what the people most like. I have an experience with about a couple of apps with the all features was on the A/B testing on playable ads. In this case, you need to remember about any platform have the different technical specificities, like the weight of your file, or maybe in Unity you must have end card and the number of clicks. So the gameplay or misleading 2D and 3D creatives with playable end cards is performed the best. It's in our experience because the end cards have the heat map. You can understand where your potential player will click. So it's really helpful for your and user experience. Static ads, it can be launched on some networks because it's not technical decisions for that, but in the some platform you can have like 10 sizes for any banner or pre-roll, so you can use it in the many platforms you want. And UGC ads perform best on TikTok, but on the TikTok have some insight. You really need more videos because it's something like you put call on the old train, so its traffics will go in faster. We make like 15 variations with easy changes, and it's really nice to work for us. Let's talk about the AI tools. I really love the new services what we can see right now. Of course, the first place is ChatGPT, because he can or she, I don't know what identifies himself or herself the AI. So you can make new scripts or new ideas for your creative. You can analyze the same data and have the short version about the long videos. It's really nice to research some new features. My personal favorite is the Stable Diffusion because it's really nice tool with many features you need, because any people who don't have the designer or illustrator background can make the perfect pictures as a Midjourney. Like the ACO manager can test some icons in store, for example, without the typing task for the designer. Designer needs some research, and the task owner need to find some references. You can put 5 or 10 or 15 prompts and have a really nice image. And for the testing, it's more than need. Of course, one of the use cases is the localizations, because any type of the country speak on in other languages. So you can use the Hagen because it's really simple and really fast for our tasks. But in the minus, you can have more than 10 languages of the most popular you can have, and many more services you can see right now. If the tendency is really interesting, because I think the market and app developers make their tools more simple, because their end of the player or user, it's the man who have not the nice background in creative or the graphics design or motion design, and they need to one huge button. They write, give me a nice creative, and he just pushing on it and have the nice creatives he can use without the huge command in production. It's really nice for indie developers who have not the huge budget for the making creatives. So it's just making our job is simple. And I think from the 5 or 7 years forward, we can see not the classical graphic designer or the motion designer. We can see more prompt engineers, but maybe it will be here, or we will standing like now with the classical design teams. Some do's in production top performing creatives for us. Of course, it's you need to study your competitors in details, because it's marketing rules. In this game, we know all the rules about that. It's really nice. From the beginners, it's like, I'm the artist, I want to do all myself, but you're not the artist right now. You have to check your competitors. For mobile game, of course, need to know about this game. Like, firstly, you need to download the game and understanding what's the monetization, because the production ads, it's really different models from the hyper casual to mid-core or in-apps purchases. You need another point of view on these creatives. Playing the thoroughly analyze your game before it's really important, because I know that many our colleagues from the other agencies or publishers don't do that. They saw the picture and making many creatives, they don't work. So it's simply, but nobody use it. Research your game or app audience, of course, because the millennials or Gen Z have the different picture of the world, because the different of the generations want to use any features you can make with your app, from the design to the eco-friendly production. I think it's not so famous, but I have these cases. And of course, you know exactly where you're planning to run your ads. So it's really simple, because the technical support in the different places, you can make your creatives faster and cheaper if you know it will be not for the one platform, because you can do the resizes and localizations in the one file. So you need some backlog for these files. Thank you for your attention. I can speak about this many more, but we have the time. So feel free if you have the questions on my email or the LinkedIn page. I will answer all your questions, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you for Nadia and Ivan sharing, and thank you for all the people attending this webinar. And it's very useful for sharing those insights and some strategies you have used in your real practice. And there are, of course, still many different ideas that we need to conclude by ourselves after this webinar. And hope every one of you could find any new ideas or new chance. So if you have any questions, please leave your questions in the message board. And Nadia, even there is some questions for you that our audience want to know. So please answer it.
Yeah, sure. So I think I will take the question about the optimization. So Katerina asks what AI tools we use for optimization. So I would say, of course, like the main one is ChatGPT. Everything simple. We just put all information about the creative specs with numbers. We put into ChatGPT, and it gives us kind of like comments, analytics, and we put all like numbers, so it can give us prediction. Of course, like I just want to say that of course ChatGPT can give us like advices, make overview, etc. But of course we read everything, and like final step decision I make like from our media buying team. So they can just analyze and maybe to use ChatGPT kind of like inspiration or to confirm their thoughts how to optimize. And yeah, so we also use in Simo IE. This is the tool, the platform tool that helps to optimize creatives, more like creatives, not like campaigns, but creatives. It's actually like quite good tools, especially for gaming. They work, I think, mostly for gaming. I think I can share the link into the chat. Let me just a moment. Yeah, this in Simo IE. So we have quite good experience and good numbers using these tools. Also, so some platforms helps in the platform some AI tools to optimize. So we test them, we use them, and like the latest one is just a moment, Magic X. This is the tool. Actually, we just tested it. I also will share the link. Actually, we just tested it, so I cannot say which results we do have, but we'll see. It's quite promising because like we make a research on like almost daily basis, and this like one of the product we like interested in this. And also we use Revil bot. It's not like a pure AI tool, it's kind of more bot, but it also helps us to analyze the data and based on this data to make some optimizations. So I hope I answer. And yeah, let me see the chat. Yeah, and in regards to web to app approach for mobile games, yes, I would say that I say that like we use this and we test a lot of clients with web to app approach for mobile games, and it shows really good results. The problem is. Of course, like if the client decide to go to the scenario when after the clicking the ad, user see the landing page. For gaming industry, I would say this more advantage because on this landing page you can show the game, you can make kind of presentation, you can make some gameplay to engage the users, so users will have more motivation to go to the App Store to download and to use the games. And Maria, this question is for you. You can ping me. We have a detailed like overview and some advices, more detailed advices how to make web to app approach, especially for gaming industry, because like yeah, there are some approach and it depends on type of game you have. But in general, web to app approach for gaming works good, and we had good results for this. I think GPT in data sheets. Yeah, I think that's all. Like another question, how we put the data. Actually, yeah, I have double check how in which format we put. I think there is some variant you can put. Let me check. So this is like from some anonymous users. Yeah, I think Ivan, you can continue answering the question.
How many variations of creative that performed well of tests do you do for the change in the first place? In the first place, of course, it's the Facebook. It's not the secret, and the many agencies make this. And the variations depends on the results, of course, because when your creative will perform in 1 month or 1 year, it's okay. I think it's like 15 variations for start, and then we saw the results. That's all, I think. In the chat, Iskander asked about the creatives. As I said before, all the creatives and all the codes with do and don'ts, what you need, you can saw on the UA lab. Right now, I see send the link in the chat.
Thank you for the answers. So I will answer about the app market. So I think the app market is really dynamic, and the potential for different kind of category really depends on the various factors such as users' demand, some technologies, and as I said that according to the advertising data, some AI-related apps and short drama apps have a stable increasing in these years. And you can also find some most popular and trending creatives or trending app market in the BigSpy as I showed to you. Yeah. So does anyone have any other questions?
Yes, is there any formula to create a successful ID creative? The short answer is no, but it depends because it's the really different parts from the idea, from the market analyzing, for the your production, from the it's like the playing the roulette, but making oral parts is better, then will your chances as well, not the random, but it's the intelligent random like this, just for me.
Okay, so do any other have questions? And if not, we will end this webinar. And thank you for all. Thank you for Nadia and even sharing all those insights and strategies. And thank you for all the people attending this webinar. Thank you for your time. And bye.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.